Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our DigiCast at 9 o'clock this Thursday evening. And man, it's been a long week. It's been rinse, wash, repeat pretty much every day this week, with rainfall totals going up into almost 10 inches for some cities. So we're going to switch back and forth, and let's go full to our first alert radar. We are tracking more heavy stuff, as we thought this would happen, coming in right into Chatham County. So if you know anybody at the Savannah Banana Game, well, the 7th inning stretch looks like it may be wet. So looky here, we do have some lightning associated with this band of rain. And you know what? Don't be afraid when I call it a band of rain. It is tropical in nature. It's an area of low pressure, much like a tropical storm, much like a hurricane. It travels counterclockwise and it brings on rain in waves, much like bands in a hurricane or a tropical storm. It's non-tropical in nature as far as well, it does have a center rotation, but it's not a named storm. But nonetheless, it's developed across the coastal empire and low country along the stalled cold front that we've been tracking. All right, so let's go ahead and put a tracker on this for you. And we're going to do this live on air, and I'm going to take this from the south side and pretty much take it through the city. So Savannah, if you're at the Bananas game and there is lightning, you're probably hearing it. I can hear the lightning on the Ogeechee at the station, and we're at Chatham Parkway and I-16. So you can hear it. It's coming your way. All right. So just, you want to go ahead and beat the traffic out of Grayson Stadium, I would do so. I'm going to go ahead and say hi. We've got a lot of people watching tonight. So Teddy, we've got Rosemary House in the house. Hello, how are you? Hello, Tony Lumley. Hey, Jamies, how are you? Jennifer Adams. Watching from Tybee, right? Ludowici getting any more? That's the question on everybody's mind. When will it end? So it looks like there's a lull in the action here when I zoom out, but let's put this on a loop and show you that there's possible for some light shower activity in Ludowici, but not the heavy stuff that I'm tracking in Chatham County. What's up, Noel Hopkins, Carol Johnson-Smith, Zelly Wise, hey, Freddie. Hey, I don't know who Freddie is. How about rain in Savannah for tomorrow? Very similar to what we had today. This area of low pressure is going to continue to track, and it's actually going to lift to the north as a little bit of a warm front. What's up from, hey, nice to have you, Altovia Inabenet. Did I say that right? Let's see. What's up, Ashley? Hey, Jamie, how are you doing tonight? I'm not doing too bad. At least I stayed dry today in the WTOC Storm Chaser. Jeff Varner, what's up with you? I don't believe you. Sorry. Tamika McAfee. What's up? David Kirshner and everybody else. I saw your people at the Bananas game this evening. Yes, we had a big contingency of the WTOC team at the Bananas game tonight. Watching from Springfield. Yes, don't float away. We were in Guyton today along 119 and 17, and it was there were some flooded yards, some flooded roadways as well. What's up, Don? Hey, Megan Craig. Hey, watching from Pooler. Any more for Oak Park? So let's go ahead and take this off the loop. Light in nature for Oak Park. So this stuff in Claxton is going to slowly track, and I'll put a little tracker on here. Let me see if I can pick up Oak Park. I'll take it away from Metter. Is my microphone is on. Somebody's trying to call me. So Collins, Metter, Lyons. Let's take the difference between the Metter and Lyons, or maybe the Lyons and Vidalia. Let's do like 950 for Oak Park, but very light in nature. And if we do a little 2-hour loop, you can kind of see the rotation that we're dealing with, kind of around a center of rotation area of low pressure. So let me go ahead and put this on loop. And somebody from within the station is calling me. Maybe if they watched Facebook, they'd know that I'm doing a Facebook Live. You see that? You see that kind of rotation around a big area of low? And so we're kind of watching that as it makes its way, just kind of sitting over the coastal empire and low country. I'm going to answer this. I'm doing my Facebook Live. Oh, Okay. Hey, what's up from Bluffton? Watching from Whitmarsh Island. You are about to get hit, so we'll take this off the loop. How many more weeks of this terrible heat? It wasn't that bad today. We only made it up to, I believe, 89. And so it wasn't that bad. It was muggy, but I mean, it could be worse, right? So show of thumbs up, show of hearts. Who would rather have hot, feels like 107 for a whole week, or muggy and have this rain? Hearts for rain, thumbs up for heat. So we'll see how much we get. Still can't get Mike Kenny to put my roof on in this weather. Isn't Mike Kenny the Grand Marshal? What are you having him doing, putting your roof on? Oliver, more for tonight. Yes, very light in nature. Right now it's in Shawnee. So Oliver, you are, where you at, Oliver? I know you're around here somewhere. Put me on the spot. There we are. All right, so let's put this on the last hour loop. So this could actually track your way. I'm seeing a lot of likes. I'm seeing a lot of likes for the heat. Susie Roberts. Hearts and likes and loves, love it. I'm loving the rain. I'll take 32 degrees. I'll take you to Alaska. So there you are, Oliver. Maybe some heavy downpours. There's no lightning associated with that, but to answer your question, around 9:45, that could be tracking across 21 north of Egypt into your neck of the woods. Bobby Van Brackle loves the rain. All right, getting a lot of interaction tonight. So Brian, I hope you saw that answer. Terrible heat, watching from Whitmarsh. So let's go ahead and track that. Let's concentrate a little bit more. Woo! Let's concentrate a little bit more. We'll take this full, Teddy, of the maps full. Make sure everybody can see this behind me. So this stuff is coming in, and it's coming in hard, and it's got a lot of lightning associated with it. Not excessive, but when I was driving around the Storm Chaser, I understand what you mean when you're like, I've never seen lightning like this. It is deep. It is just wide strikes. Okay, so this is very angry lightning, right? So, and it only takes one to kind of take out any sort of structure. So please, if you are at the Bananas game, kind of head indoors if you can. And so let's go ahead and track that into the Savannah area. So South Skidaway, closer to the let's say the entrance to the landings in a couple of minutes. The Montgomery side, the south side, Whitmarsh Island, and Wilmington right around 9:30. Can you guys see that? Can you see that? Savannah, 9:42, and then eventually Garden City at about 10 o'clock. So this is going to move all through Chatham County. And what this little guy right here, we're going to put a little curved arrow on this. This is going to make its way toward Tybee and then kind of curve up and maybe even skirt and head up towards Bluffton. So it's got that curve to it, much like, because it's following a center of rotation. So see that curve right there? And it's possible that may head into Bluffton, this tail end, but most of it is tracking straight in to Chatham County along toward Highway 80, toward Whitmarsh, Wilmington, and the south side. So if you're doing a little late night snack at Outback, you got any plans tonight, you saw the break in the rain, you took your chances, and this will eventually make its way to Garden City, Port Wentworth, Pooler, and eventually Rincon in the overnight hours. Hey, no problem, Betty. Thank you. Too sad. Sorry, Emerson Funes. Tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead, instead of now tracking, let's go ahead and well, I do have an advisory for you. If anybody lives in the Atkinson County area, there is an aerial flood advisory. Look at some of the rainfall totals. Randall, I'm going to get your question answered in a second. This is in Baxley, almost 5 inches of rain today. 3 inches of rain, and most of that fell in the morning, and the Beaufort Emergency Management shared some pictures with us of some street flooding. And I did see a couple of cars stalled out, which is unfortunate when turn around, don't drown. And this is right in the Aiken, Stilson area, 2.4 inches today, on top of the almost 3 inches that eastern Bullitt County got yesterday. So we're tallying up these numbers. We're talking maybe 10 inches of rain for some communities by the end of the week, which is tomorrow. TGIF, right? All right, so here we go, Randall. Let's go ahead. Iron Bull Taurus, how much more rain are we supposed to get in Georgia? I'm thinking 10 inches in some locations for a full week. That's 10 inches for a full week, and we're not even supposed to have 10 inches of rain total in July. That's not normal. So let's go, even though the official total at the airport is actually 5 inches below normal for this time of year, FYI. Hour by hour, all right? We're still seeing that rainfall, but it's starting to lift away into the Charleston area. Sorry, Charleston. This is 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we're still getting that wraparound moisture, and this high-resolution model only goes out to about 10 o'clock in the morning. So here we go. Let's play this out. Let's zoom in here. We've got rain at midnight. This has rain at 8 a.m., very light in nature, but with some heavy spots, maybe still lingering. Fripp Island, Hunting Island, Beaufort, and maybe even some spotty heavy downpours in Bryan County, say Richmond Hill. We get a little bit of break. This could be cloudy conditions. Every time on this model, whenever I see that kind of light green along any sort of lighter green, I kind of tend to believe that it's going to be lighter rain and maybe even not any rain at all. But that's 1 o'clock. We may get a big break, but it's still rotating around that center of rotation, and we could still have a rainy start to our Friday. But then we start to dry out. Look at that, the sunshine. Hello. Is everybody watching this full? In fact, I'm going to step to the side if you can't see me. So sunshine, 7 a.m., right? 7 a.m. This is Saturday, by the way. Here we go through the noontime hour. Yes. Yes. Now, that's just one model. We're still going to keep a 50% chance of afternoon showers and storms in the forecast for Saturday. But Saturday is looking much drier than the past couple of days, okay? So here are forecast highs. Everybody complaining about the heat, or not complaining, chirping about the heat, tweeting about the heat. Only 84 in Baxley, 87 in Jessup, 89 Savannah, 85 Statesboro, and cool in the low country. And I'll be live in Beaufort tomorrow for the bed races along Bay Street, so that'll be fun. So here's your 7-day forecast, a 70% chance of showers and storms for tomorrow. Big lulls in the activity though, right? We had some big lulls in Savannah as far as the rainfall went today. Saturday, Sunday, more sunshine than not with a 40% chance, and then Sunday 50% chance. So I'm really looking forward to the weekend. I really am. I'm going golfing. Hopefully you guys have some great plans. Can you guarantee that rain will be here all day tomorrow? I don't want to go to work. Vincent Scarpiti. I cannot. It won't be here all day tomorrow. It'll just be mostly cloudy with some heavy downpours, okay? Can you, those 80s look great. Leo. So positive. Thank you for chiming in. I'm glad you were, hey, I can't swim. All right, cool. Okay, so I think I addressed just no severe storms, please. Nothing was severe today. We just had some flooding, which always hurts my heart when I see people drive through flooded areas and then their cars stall out. It really does. I do it. I don't do it because I can't afford it. I can't afford it. All right. And I have a very low riding car. I have a Buick, but it rides 8 deep, and I don't have a car payment. So there. All right. Hey, Kim Draper Pilote. I love it, and I love your smile. What time is the rain going to start tomorrow? So most likely we will have some spotty downpours tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. All right, so if you're heading out the door, if you're traveling northbound on I-95 or southbound on I-95 from the low country, maybe if you're in Richmond Hill, maybe not so much Savannah Chatham, but it could be wet. I'm going to start it right here. 8 to 10 spotty downpour if you're traveling. 2 o'clock, break in the action, maybe for your drive home, but then some showers, much like we're seeing right now, heading into our weekend. But if you're out and about Friday night at 11 o'clock, it'll be dry. Oh, it'll be young again. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Hopefully everybody is kind of aware of what's going on out there. Check the app. Ask me questions on my Facebook page. Be prepared for some heavy downpours and some lightning, but we don't have any severe weather expected or forecast for this evening and overnight, all right? But if you wake up and you hear that thunder, you can check your app and make sure your alerts are turned on if that makes you feel better. But from me to you, this is not going to be a severe weather event. It's a flooding event if any of that rain really comes down hard and our ground is so saturated. We're going to wrap this up, and I hope that you have a great evening, and hopefully you can join us for the news at 11. Good night, y'all.